Good morning, Randy and Sharon and the Morning Buzz.
Good morning, just after 7 o'clock.
Yeah, we're going to have the Be Big Shot birthdays coming up in a little bit, so if you have a birthday wish, you can give us a call on the Beeline or send us an email, because we check our emails about every 15 minutes.
At least that's what the Brainbuster said.
All right, we have some special guests in our studio this morning. We have Ben, Mike, and Damien. Now, all three are directors of some sort or another, and we'll clarify that as we go along. But they're actually doing a film here in Maine called The 18th Hour. Now, we're going to talk to Mike first, I guess, because he's standing right in front of the microphone there. The director of... Mike, I'm sorry. There you go. Mike wasn't in front of... Ben was in front of the microphone. We'll talk to Ben first. Sit down, Mike. No, kidding. Sorry about that. Ben is the performance director of this film. It's called The 18th Hour. Now, Ben... The main reason you guys are in there, because you guys are going to start shooting this film in a little while. It's going to be shot here in the state of Maine, but you're actually looking for some people to perform in the film. How's this all going to work out?
Absolutely. You're right, Randy. And thank you for your excellent taste in having me start.
That's why he pulled the microphone near his face first. He wanted to be first. Now, Ben, but how does this, you're looking for some people. We're going to talk to Damien about the movie and everything like that. But let's talk about first off, you want people to come out and try out for the movie.
Absolutely. We're announcing right now our auditions, April 30th, May 1st and 2nd at the Waterville Opera House. And for more information on times and more info there, please look us up on Facebook.com/pages/The 18th Hour.
And the 18th hour is all spelled out, right?
It is.
Yeah, it's not the number 18, it's the actual word 18th.
That's correct.
But the auditions are coming at the Waterville Opera House.
What kind of parts are you looking for? What kind of people are you looking for?
Yeah.
We are casting all parts. We have on our Facebook page more of a better breakdown of the exact genders, ages that we're looking for.
Oh, okay, so you have that on Facebook. So basically, this is the first of the casting calls. Do you have anybody in mind for any of the roles yet? Or is this like starting from scratch and this is where it's going to start?
We have talked to a few folks, but the sheer pool of talent that we know is in Maine and that I've been working with all my life as a performer, it would be too soon to make any rules and just rule anybody out.
So how many people altogether are you kind of looking for to go into this movie?
All said, it's going to be about 50 folks in front of the camera.
Oh, no kidding, yeah.
So there's parts for everybody. That's great.
Oh, that is fantastic.
And only 49 lead roles.
Yeah, 49 lead roles. Yeah.
I feel bad for that one person, man.
Now, you're the director of photography. Now, what does that entail? What is your job, basically? Oh, I'm sorry. You're the performance director. Wait a minute.
It's ambiguous.
I've got Mike under the director of, and I got to switch that around. Okay, Ben is the performance director. Now, what does that entail for you?
For me, that means that Damien brought me on board because of my history as a performance artist, especially with theater here in Maine. Where people would probably recognize me is I was one of the leads in the U.S. premiere of the sequel to Fame at the Waterville Opera House.
Oh, okay. That's because Sharon said that's where she remembered you now, the Waterville Opera House.
I knew he looked familiar.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I used to work at the summer camp there as well, teaching acting and improv.
Okay.
I've also done some performances with Lakewood Theater.
So as a performance director, you'll be working with the cast in order to sort of guide them through a few things here or there, rehearsals or whatever, and do stuff like that.
Absolutely. I'll be working with and directing the actors best I can.
Kind of like a coach right there on set.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's good.
So do you need to be an experienced actor to do this, or?
Not at all. Sometimes the best folks in the entertainment world are ones that have no formal training, and we certainly invite those that have experience to come as well.
All right, let's go ahead and talk to Mike now. Mike is the director of photography for the film. Again, it's called 18th Hour. Now, Mike, director of photography, it sounds like you're going to be holding the camera. Is that am I anywhere close to that?
That's what it comes down to, yeah.
Okay, so are you going to be the only guy, or are you going to be like the head of the film crew?
Pretty much, it's my job to help realize Damien's vision as a director.
Uh-huh.
So, just making it come to life visually.
Now, that's kind of important. You together working with the director of photography and the director together. That's kind of an important meld in any film, isn't it? Yeah,
definitely. Me and Damien have done a lot of work together in the past, and that's why.
Now, the photos that are on the Facebook page, did you take those pictures?
Actually, no, that was all graphic design from Damien.
Really?
Oh, is that right? Yeah.
Because I'm looking at the Facebook page now, and it looks really interesting. It looks like it's going to be a good movie, and I don't even know what it's about yet. I'm excited just from the pictures. So.
We'll find out what it's about in a moment. But again, Mike, give the email address where people can go to check out, not the email address, but the Facebook, to check out dates and times and stuff like that for the audition again? Go ahead.
Yep, right on Facebook. Just type in the 18th Hour. That's all spelled out. And, we're right
And
there.
you're on Facebook. All you do is type in the 18th Hour, and it'll come up, and it'll tell all that stuff. Now, as far as when the tryouts go, are you going to be filming people during that time?
Yep, definitely. And we'll use that as a key resource to review our actors. We'll be filming the whole thing.
Oh, I see. So you film them while they're trying out, and then you go back later, and you guys get together, and you look over all that stuff, and you check out.
That's
how you pick.
One of the hardest parts.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be.
Narrow down,
Oh, it's also nerve-wracking for the people. It's like, you got to stand in front of a camera and audition.
Yeah,
so you got to look your best, you know.
What are you looking for when they come to audition? What do they have, like something prepared as far as a script from a movie, or do you give them something to read at that time and tell them what their character is? How does it work?
We absolutely encourage people to bring or memorize a monologue if they have one, but we'll absolutely have material available, things from the script itself. We're looking forward to just using the video as a resource to back up and enhance our memory of the audition.
Oh, okay.
Since we have imperfect recall. But as someone who has cast plays before, I've directed Shakespeare at Hebron Academy previously, and one of the best pieces of advice I can give is come, relax, and be yourself. Beyond that, everything really comes together.
Okay, well, that sounds good. No, that's good advice, actually. Yeah, being yourself is always a good idea.